control of the House of Representatives hinges on several swing districts right here in New York next year.
And that is why Democrats are ramping up their efforts to draw a contrast with Republicans who now hold those seats. Our Washington Bureau reporter Kevin Frey has that story.
We have to keep up the pressure.
Hudson Valley Congressman Pat Ryan calling for an end run around House GOP leadership to force a vote on banning military-style semi-automatic weapons and enhancing background checks for gun purchases. He and other Democrats announced plans to use a legislative tool called a discharge petition, get a majority of House lawmakers to sign on, and they can bring the bills up for consideration.
We're not going to stick by the old rules. We're not going to wait for Kevin McCarthy, his MAGA extremist allies, who all day long lecture about public safety and crime.
Democrats will need some Republicans to join them for this effort to be successful. And so they're leaning on Republicans in competitive congressional districts, including several across New York that Democrats hope to flip blue next year. In interviews, though, two of those New York Republicans told Spectrum News they do not plan to sign the petitions.
What we need to do is we need to focus on illegal guns. We need to focus on the rogue DAs who are not prosecuting these cases.
We have to confront the violence in this country in the most comprehensive and smart way. And that means, by the way, looking at what's driving violence.
This discharge petition effort comes as Democrats are already blasting these same Republicans for a recent vote on a GOP-backed gun measure, a preview of their expected strategy to draw a contrast for voters heading into next year's election. That measure would overturn a Biden administration rule tightening federal regulations on stabilizing braces, which have been used in several mass shootings.
The extreme MAGA Republicans this week voted to make it easier to kill Americans and unleash carnage on children.
Defenders of the resolution argue the braces were developed to help disabled veterans. Republican Congressman Mark Molinaro pushed back this way.
No federal agency has the right constitutionally, and neither does Congress, to retroactively create felons out of law-abiding citizens.
The president has already pledged to veto the measure if it gets to his desk. In Washington, Kevin Frey, New York 1.